Happy Thursday, everybody. This is JoJo Bennington, and this is the Empowering Healthy Women weekly little 30-minute check-in. Although this week we are going a little bit longer than 30 minutes because we have some good stuff to share tonight. And so really, why do we do this every week is just to get together and talk about girl stuff. So whatever is going on in the world, in our life, in our physical health, in our mental health, and whatever's happening, a lot of times the guys don't think, they think we're crazy, so it's good for us to all get together and have a talk on our level, and so we understand each other. Hey, Miss Buffy, how are you? And so it has been my ultimate pleasure the last little while. So I connected with this little special soul on Facebook, I think like a year ago, and we just kind of were friends hanging out in the background. You know how you friend somebody and then they're just there. And then I can't even remember what started. Either I messaged her or she messaged me. Then she added me to her cool little group. And then I won a little special gift from her at Christmas time. And so we've just been able to chat and become friends. And she's just a bright light in this world. And I'm so happy to be able to share my friend Michele with us. And so what she was saying to me the other day was, she's been doing tapping. And I don't know how much you all know about that, but I'm going to let her kind of explain it all to you if you don't know. But she said, I would love to be able to do that for the girls. And so I said, well, let's do Thursday night. And she said, it will take longer than 30 minutes. And so I said, I will let them know ahead of time, and then they can make the choice how they want to make that work. And we're just appreciative to have you here, Michele, to help us move through some of the things that are maybe keeping us stuck. And I'm going to unmute you. Let me unmute you. And I'm just going to have you tell everybody a little bit more about what you do and how tapping works. Because this is only a small part of what you do. You do so much stuff. So tell everyone what you do.
Well, hi, my name is Michele Amburgey. And what I do is I'm basically a holistic healer. But I work as an intuitive. I'm a life coach, and so many of us are, I think. I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist, and I specialize in past life regression. And part of the hypnotherapy thing, I learned EFT, or tapping. EFT means emotional freedom technique. And it's this wonderful process where you tap on certain meridian points. I'm giving you a clue. And it actually helps to relieve the nervous system from issues that we deal with. So what we do is we go through and we say the negative statements first. And we tap, 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 tap. And what it's going to do is it's going to kind of stir up the nervous system. So you're going to feel a little like, ah! You're going to feel a little angst, maybe sadness, depending on what we're how the statements are hitting you. And then we're going to go back through and we're going to tap in higher truth, positive statements to calm and almost like re-regulate the nervous system. And this works so well in getting rid of negative thought patterning that we have in our subconscious mind, even in our conscious mind. A lot of times we have thoughts that are going on throughout the day that we're not really even aware of, unless you're like super meditator or something like that. But it's really, really powerful. And so I use it a lot with my life coaching. I even use it sometimes when I'm doing readings for people. When we hit people are asking questions about stuff and we hit something that is really emotional for them, I'll just move right into tapping. And so that's a big part of what I do. And then what else do? I do biofeedback. I do a lot of energy healing. I've got like 22 different energy healing modalities. I've got like Reiki and pranic healing and matrix and reconnection, theta and all this. When I started on this journey, I was just like, I'm going to learn everything I can. And so 17 years later, ta-da, here I am with you guys. And so I'm really grateful to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I just want to address, everyone has different faith, different belief, everything comes from a different space for all of us. We all have different things, but what we have in common is that we are all not only wanting ourselves to be better, but we're wanting to shine our light in the world and help the world be a better place. And so no matter your belief, hear it the way that it works for you, because that's exactly the way that it is. And so if that makes sense, that we hear the words, hear the things that apply to you, and make them into what sounds right for your belief and your faith and how that lands for you. And I am going to mute myself and sit back here and shut my mouth and let you do your magic.
Okay. And you know what I'm going to do, JoJo, before you mute everybody, is because we are working on emotional traumas, we are working on that shadow stuff that kind of runs through our systems. I really would like to get a word from everybody, or a short sentence on what you're struggling with right now. So maybe we can go down the line, get everybody in there, just to get an idea. And then those are the things that we're going to tap on today.
Okay.
So we can do something that is personally connected to each one of you today. And then we'll go through everybody's, because typically we all kind of have the same issues, just to varying degrees.
Okay. Okay, so I'll start. Will that help if I start? Like,
sure.
Throwing my stuff at the wall? Okay, let's throw my stuff at the wall. Let's see, a couple of words or a sentence. How about excluded and misunderstood?
Ooh. That's a good one, because that encompasses a lot.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right. Do I...
Oops.
She's running the whole board, her computer. Okay.
Okay, who would like to be next? Who's our next person?
I can hear all of you. You're all unmuted. So.
Okay, this is Nanette, and mine is healing something that I picked up in the hospital.
Okay, so you were not ill, went to the hospital, got ill from that.
Well, I had emergency surgery on something, and they dropped the thing back in my body. Ergo, the stuff is still trying to escape my body after they put me in a coma, and I'm still having problems with it.
Okay.
Just trying to get out, whatever it is. But I don't know what it is. So.
Okay, let me ask you really quick. Do you feel safe in the world?
Yes.
Do you feel safe in your body?
Not all the time.
Okay. Because that's a really powerful one. That's a good one. Thank you.
Yeah. Not all the time.
Okay. Good. Thank you. Who's next?
Thank you.
And Nanette, since you're on the phone, I'm going to let you mute yourself on your side instead of muting you out. So in case you need to unmute later, you can. Okay. All right, go ahead, girls.
Confidence. As in self-confidence. That was my word for the year, and I'm not where I want to be.
Oh, that's a good one too. Very good, Mary. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is Jeanette, and I would say stressed.
Okay, let me narrow that down a little bit. How are you stressed?
Overload, work overload.
Oh, that's a good one too. And let me ask you, I'm going to use the word overwhelm for you. When you feel that overwhelm, what else are you feeling?
Lack of energy.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. All right. Good. Who's next?
Mine is stepping forward.
Okay. And what is it about stepping forward that is causing you struggle or pain?
I'm not really struggling or pain. It's more what do I do first sort of thing. And I'm kind of, I'm making lists and things. So I'm, that's my next challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you. Thank you, Michelle.
All right.
I'll go next. Worthy.
Worthy?
Mm-hmm.
Worthiness. Okay. I'm not worthy.
I can hear everything.
Sorry, I had to do it.
You're so funny.
It's not working.
Okay, awesome. Who didn't get theirs? They're in. Oh, Jeanette?
Yep. I'm kind of at a crossroads between what I should do with my career. I'm ready to do something, but I'm stuck between the old-fashioned theory of a responsible job versus following my dreams.
Ah, okay.
Just stuck.
Awesome. That's a good one, too. Very good. You guys are awesome. Did we get everybody? Pamela Flicker Clark?
I'd say I'm a bit overwhelmed with working a full-time job and trying to grow my business. And I had a little injury on my foot, so I'm trying to increase my performance. I've hit a rut, so I'm just trying to get back.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of like I'm stuck.
I feel like a lot of tension.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. So good. These are such good things. Now, what we're going to do is I'm turning these into statements. So as we go along, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys where we're going to be tapping. And then we're going to be saying a statement. And I'm going to say the statement. You guys are going to repeat after me. So in your end, you're going to be doing what I'm doing. It looks kind of silly at first. And we're going to be tapping a statement at each of these points, okay? And we're going to go through. And some of you might be like, oh, that doesn't apply to me. Do it anyways. Do it anyways, because at some level, all of us have all of these here because you guys are hitting on some pretty major stuff. And then I might throw a couple other ones in there that maybe we didn't hear here, but that I know that are a lot of times are ongoing things that are underneath and in the subconscious with everybody. And then we're going to go through a few times. And then we're going to rest for a minute. And then we're going to go back in and we're going to tap all the positive back in. So what I want you guys to do right now, just on your end, is take a minute and feel into yourself what you were talking about, what your statement was, and find out kind of a number of where you're at. 1 being, no big deal. 10 being, I can't take it anymore. I'm jumping off the roof. And then from 1 to 10, where you're at right now. And just get a number, an idea. Because we're going to use that because when we get done, we're going to kind of look at that number, see where we're at. And then when we get all the way through, we're going to look at it again. So everybody just kind of take a minute and just feel in your body kind of, okay, I'm worried about, maybe I'm overwhelmed. where are you in that overwhelm? Is it a 1, like, oh, no big deal? Is it a 5, like, ooh, this is really affecting me? Maybe it's a 7, where it's like, oh my gosh, this is really affecting me. And maybe it's a 10, I can't take it anymore. So just feel in your body where you're at and get your number. And if you have something to write down, go ahead and write down what that number is. Because this is kind of emotional, and sometimes it stirs stuff up. And
we
so
have a couple of people we don't have a word from, so maybe while they're doing that, Patty, do you have a word that you want to share or a sentence?
Buffy actually said mine, and that was I just had a question: am I worthy?
Okay.
And I'm working particularly with my eyesight. That's why I'm squinting right now.
Okay. Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, worthiness is huge. And dare I say, especially with women, you know, we really get a lot of that as we come out of childhood and move into womanhood. That worthiness is a big thing. So thank you.
And then Laura, I know that you're there, but you're hidden, and I don't know if you want to.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
I wasn't here at the very beginning, but now I kind of understand what everybody's doing.
Okay.
For me, I would say untapped potential, and I think we all have that. All of us do, because I think we all have so much potential in us. And I think sometimes coming from, you know, working in corporate America, coming from being on a career track for many years, coming from being in leadership development, and then coming into a whole different type of business, I feel sometimes that I've lost myself in what I used to be, and I'm kind of trying to navigate that back, and I don't understand why I'm not completely on target. And I guess that's what it is, not because I've always been on target. I've always known exactly where I'm going. And I feel I know my goals, I know where I'm going, but I feel like I'm not reaching my potential where I know I can be. So that's why my business isn't reaching the potential it can be. Does that make sense? I know that was a lot. That was more than one word. That was multiple words, but
that's okay. I've been doing this a long time. I know how to distill it down.
Thank you.
So very good. Very good. Wow. Do we have
we have one more that we can't see. That's I don't know if they're on the phone or if they're signed in and I can't see who it is. You're the only person who hasn't shared. So if you can unmute yourself. Okay, well, we can go back. We can add them in if they pop on. So, all right. And I typed everybody's words in our little chat. So we have them all there.
And here's the thing is I'm not going to be using your words. I'm distilling them into statements. And so we're going to be saying statements like, I'm not, I don't know, I'm something negative. Okay. And so what we're doing, and a lot of times when the people do this the first time, they feel really uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to say that negative statement. I don't want to say that. Go ahead and say it, because what we're doing is all we're doing this first time around is we're talking about feelings and things that are going on inside. And I promise you we'll go back in and we'll fix it. Because a lot of times in order to heal, we got to stir stuff up and take a look at it. And so that's what we're doing is we are stirring the pot. We're getting all the goober yuckies that are stuck down there at the bottom up so we can take a look at it and pluck them out. Okay? And so really quick then, are we ready to start? All right. So very quickly, I want to show you what the tap points are. And then basically what you're going to do is you're just going to follow and copy what I'm doing. And you're going to say your statements, say them out loud. There's a lot of power in saying them out loud. There's a lot of power in releasing them when you say them out loud, okay? So we're going to start with what's called the chop points. We'll start right there, okay? And then the next one will be at top of the head. And you could kind of go around a little bit. Then you're going to do right here at the between the eyebrows. You're going to do the side of the eye. Okay, that's a really powerful one too. If you have an emotional connection to any of this, a really deep emotional connection, this is when the tears will start coming. And then under the eye, under the nose, under the bottom lip. You're going to do the collarbone area. Okay, and then under your arms, right at, like where your bra strap is. Okay, and then we're going to go through making statements a few times, and then we'll come back to the chop point and we'll rest for a second. Yeah, you can do it that way too, Jojo. That works too. Yeah, I know sometimes it's kind of weird doing that. So
is there a certain amount of taps for each one, or is it?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I find that most people kind of tap as much as they need. Some people will tap a little bit slower. Some people kind of tap fast. You'll find your rhythm. You'll find your rhythm. And each one might be a little more, a little less, depending on how long our statement is too. Some of the statements are real like boom. Some are a little bit longer. So you guys ready? Yay, let's do this. Okay, so we're going to start with the chop point. And we're going to start with, just because I feel uncomfortable, just because I feel unworthy, just because I'm overwhelmed, doesn't mean there's anything wrong with me. And I love and respect myself just as I am. Okay, so we go. I'm not worthy. I am not good enough. I will never be good enough. Side of the eye. It's not safe to be me. I'm not safe. Okay, under the eye. No one understands me. And then under the top lip. I'm not confident. I don't know what I'm doing. Under the lip. No one ever hears me. Okay. Collarbone. I'm not safe in my body. Under the arms. I'm never, ever safe. Okay. Top of the head. I'm not safe and I don't like this feeling. Eyebrows. I am totally overwhelmed. Side of the eyes. I can't handle it anymore. Under the eyes. I am so overwhelmed, I don't know what to do. Under the lip. I'm so tired. I keep trying and trying, and I'm exhausted. Underneath the lip is, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. Collarbone. I am so stuck. I never know what to do. Under the arm. I just never know what to do. Top of the head. I will never reach my potential. Eyes. I don't even know what my potential is. Alongside the eye. I don't even know who I am. Under the nose. And I'm so sad. Under the lip. And I'm so frustrated. And collarbone. And I just don't know how to pull it all together. Under the arm. There never seems to be enough time or energy. Top of the head again. There's just never enough of what I need. And the eyes. Sometimes I just feel like giving up. Along the eyes. Sometimes I feel like giving up and it makes me so sad. Under the nose. And then I get angry. And under the lip. And then I get sad again. Collarbone. And I get so frustrated. I don't know if I'm worthy of all that I dream of. And then under the arms. I'm just not worthy. I'm not worthy. I'm never ever good enough. Okay, let's go to the chop point. Even though I feel all these things, I still love and respect myself just as I am. Okay, so we're going to stop. We're going to take a nice deep breath, just breathing in and breathing out, and feel your body. And I want you to really feel. Most of you might be feeling a little anxiety, maybe feeling a little sleepy or a little out of your body. I know a lot of times people just feel tingly. And you might want to give yourself a number right now too. Has that number gone up? Maybe you started at a 5 and maybe you're like, ooh, I'm feeling my discomfort in my body is now more like a 7. Just kind of take note, kind of feel what that is, and just feel what's going on. Pay attention to your belly. How does your belly feel? You may notice that you're holding tension in your belly or somewhere in your body. Just feel that. It's okay. We're going to fix it in a second. But it's good to feel it because we have to acknowledge the negative to know that it's there to be able to release it. All right. So enough of that stuff. Let's fix it. So everybody take a nice deep breath, breathing in. And we're going to do the same thing, only we're going to do the positives of what we're talking about. We're going to put positives back in. So starting at the chop chop. Oh, even though I feel kind of icky and overwhelmed and like I'll never reach my potential, I love and respect myself just as I am. Okay, to the head. I'm pretty awesome. Nice. You know, actually, I'm pretty awesome and I can accomplish whatever I choose. I really am worthy of good and wonderful things. And under your nose, I am more than good enough. Under the lip, I am totally more than good enough. And I see that now. Collarbone, I am safe to be me. Under the arm, I am more than safe to be me. Top of the head, I am safe to be in my body. My body is strong and safe, and I'm capable. Eyes, I'm confident that I know what I'm doing and who I am. Side of the eyes, everyone listens to me because my words are important. Under your nose, I am wise and I'm worthy of being heard. Under the lip, I feel strong and confident in everything that I do. Collarbone, I have more than enough energy to do the things that I need to do. I have so much energy and vitality. Sometimes I don't know what to do with it all. On the side, I am filled with beautiful, joyful energy. Top of the head, I always know what to do, and I make positive choices that benefit me. I am capable of moving throughout my life with ease and grace. Side of the eye, and I make my decisions and do the things I need to do with that ease and grace at all times. Under the nose, I am reaching my potential every single day. Under the lip, my personal potential and my divine potential is my experience. Collarbone, I know exactly who I am and what I'm doing. Under the arm, I know exactly who I am and what I'm doing, and I make my decisions according to that. Top of the head, I am confident and wise. between the eyes, I am abundant and I'm worthy. Side of the eyes, everything I do is beneficial to myself and others. Under the nose, everything I do is filled with love and grace. Under the lip, I have more than enough of everything I need to accomplish all of my goals. Collarbone, and all of my goals are easy to reach for me now. Under the arm, I am worthy of reaching my goals. Top of the head, I am safe to reach my goals. Eyes, I am safe to be who I am. Side of the eye, I am safe to be unique and wonderful. Under the nose, I am safe. I am deserving. I am wonderful. Under the arm, I'm more than wonderful. I'm awesome. Top of the head, and the world needs my awesomeness. Eyes, and everything I do is filled with my awesomeness, and I just sparkle. My choices in my life are always beneficial, and I am worthy of receiving the best of the best. Under the lip, I am worthy of being successful and abundant. Collarbones, I am worthy of being powerful. Under the arm, I believe in myself. Top of the head, I believe in myself because I know how important and wonderful I am. Between the eyes, everything I do produces positive outcome. Side of the eyes, and I deserve that positive outcome. And I deserve to have that positive outcome with ease and grace. My life is so amazing. Collarbone, my world is so amazing. Under the arm, I am filled with joy now and always. All right, so choppy point. I love myself. I am so worthy of greatness. I am so worthy of all the good things in this world. I'm powerful. I'm awesome. I have all the energy I need to accomplish all that I want to do. I'm successful and I'm beautiful. I deserve to be heard and I'm safe to be who I am. And then turn over and you want to tap at your, I love myself just as I am. And then tap the top of the hand. I love myself just as I am. And I know that I am sacred. All right, and take a nice deep breath. And just feel your body. And you'll feel that your body is calmed down a little bit. And then by a show of hand, does anybody feel like their number has dropped down? Anybody feel like their number's gone down from where you started? Super good. Yeah, write down your number. Now, is there anybody that feels like their number went up? I'm not seeing any hands, trying to go through everything here. Okay, super cool. Very good. So that's how tapping works. It's really cool. And now that you guys have experienced it, it can be used on anything. Usually when I work with a client, we'll work kind of on like one of these things and really get deep into it. We kind of did a bunch of different things so we could get to all of you guys. But this is super, super powerful. And now what happens is your nervous system is now going to kind of settle into all of those wonderful, beautiful, positive statements. And you guys might find that like tonight you sleep a lot better. And tomorrow, even later tonight, but especially tomorrow, you're going to find everything just kind of a little bit smoother, a little bit easier. And I would love if you want to go through JoJo or if you want to contact me, I'm not sure how you guys want to do it. Let me know how this went for you. Let me know how you're feeling like tomorrow or something like that. Maybe, I don't know, we'll ask JoJo how you think that we could do that, JoJo. And yeah, maybe
we
post
could
it.
use the Facebook page maybe, or we
Yeah.
could have everybody message you individually if you want to do that.
That'd be awesome. Or maybe we can even put a little statement, how did the EFT go? And then everybody can make their comments underneath.
Perfect.
Yeah, something like that. So how'd you like that, JoJo? That work for you?
So good. How's
Yeah.
everyone feel? So how many things, like, is there anything that wouldn't be positive to tap on? I mean, like,
No,
could you
you
tap on pain? Like if I was having discomfort somewhere?
Absolutely. And what we do, because this is emotional freedom technique, we use this tool, understanding that all pain, all illness, all imbalances are related to emotional imbalances. And so what we do is we go into the shoulder and we say, okay, shoulder, what's going on? Right? Do a little meditation and just allow the emotion that is trapped in that place to reveal itself. And I do that with a little meditation / hypnotherapy. I kind of find the two kind of are so similar. And find out what the emotion is. And a lot of times it's held in other parts of the body too. So all of a sudden, like your ankle starts hurting, or it's like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a headache. So it's interesting how emotion reveals itself in the body.
I totally got a headache while we were doing the first part. Like my head started to hurt.
Yeah, Jeanette did too. That happens sometimes. Is that's the emotion. It's the emotion trapped in the nervous system and the cells of the body going, oh, whoa, I'm being revealed. And then we bring it down, we let it know it's safe. And that's a lot of what the body needs, is to know that it's safe when these emotions are trapped in it. And sometimes they're very intense emotions. And the body needs to feel safe. So and then it just very good. So thank you for letting me share that with you guys. That was really fun. You guys did great.
And Michele does lots of work. So if you feel drawn to her and want to learn more about what she does, do you have a website that you're using, or are you just using your Facebook page, or how can?
I do. I have a website. It's micheleamburgey.com. And I spell my name Michele with one L. So it's MICHELEAM as a man, BURGEY. And that's .com. And it has all kinds of stuff that I do. There I do a lot of different things. Some of it goes into the woo-woo. Some of it is very clinical.
You like to mix up the woo-woo and the clinical. It's good. That's my favorite place. It's kind of stuck in the middle. And so she does a lot of different things. And also, I know that recently you were led to make your work a little bit more affordable for people. And so I know that you just recently were led to, and I know that I'm seeing a lot of spiritual healers and people that are working in that realm being led to serve more. And so just a cool little thing. So reach out to her if you feel that. And I can tell you that I've done one-on-one work with her, and you totally want to do that. Totally want to do that. So
thank you.
I appreciate your time and everything that you pour into the world. So you're a special human. Thank you so much for sharing your gifts with us and for being here. Is there anything anybody wants to say or talk about how you're feeling or anything? We got like a minute. Wow.
Okay. It's so funny.
Anybody? Thank you. Kisses. How you feeling? Everybody's smiling. They're like chill. Look at them.
That's cute.
They love to be able to see the faces, right? Well, we appreciate you, and thank you. Big kisses, everybody.
Very good.
Have an amazing week until we can be together next Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much for your time and
you.
your effort. We love you. Bye, everyone.
Yay.